I'm going on a super long flight, 18 hours. See, I don't make trips like this very often, so I need to be as comfortable as possible, which is why I brought these along. Sony XM3, so I guess I'll be fine. I'm not gonna say where we're going, but you'll know when we get there. A 20-hour journey. So bros, as of this moment, I am in Spain. I'm now in the town of Huelva, located in the southern region of Spain called Andalusia. Now, the reason I'm here is because of this press conference called the IFA Global Press Conference. Some of the biggest tech brands in the world, they will be here to show us what they have in store for us in the coming year. Big brands like Samsung and Sennheiser. So I'm really excited, and I'll be joined by hundreds of journalists from across the world. So, since I'm just gonna be here for 3 days, we should probably do some sightseeing. Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, let's go. The last 3 days were tough. 3 days of non-stop power briefings, conferences, excursions, outings, and when am I ever gonna find time to edit my video? So I'm sitting down in my hotel room now in the middle of the night, and this is the very last bit of recording that I've got to do. So I'm gonna be very brief. I'm not gonna go into everything that was said during the past 3 days, but if you're interested to find out, I've actually live streamed all the power briefings in my Facebook page. So if you want to find out what I had to sit through during the past few days, click on the link in the description box to my Facebook page. Now I'm just kidding. Of course, the power briefings were pretty interesting stuff, so if you have time to watch or if you're interested, I do encourage you to watch them. But I'm just going to tell you the one thing that really impressed me during this convention, during this conference, and that is the Sennheiser AMBEO Soundbar. Now, when I first learned that Sennheiser was announcing a new soundbar that could do Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, Dolby Atmos on a soundbar has been attempted many times before, but not many people got it right. One soundbar that really came close was the LG SJ9, with the outward firing speakers that can reflect off the ceiling. That one had pretty good height effects, but wasn't quite what I expected. But this time I actually got to sit down and listen to the AMBEO soundbar itself, and that thing blew me away. Mind blown. 6 high excursion drivers, 5 tweeters, 1 facing the front for dialogue, 2 facing the sides each for reflecting surround sound off the walls, and 2 upward firing drivers to give you that height effect that you expect from Dolby Atmos speakers. So it's supposed to be like a 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos surround sound system, but without all the wiring and in the form of a soundbar. So obviously I was quite skeptical before I sat down to listen to it, but what came out from the soundbar really surprised me. Now, there are 2 modes, AMBEO on and AMBEO off. Very simple, right? So with AMBEO off, obviously the soundbar would sound like a regular soundbar. But with AMBEO on, the digitizer kicks in and expands the soundstage upwards so that it achieves height effects similar to what you can get from a Dolby Atmos system with down-firing speakers. Well, almost there, but quite similar. Okay, and obviously the soundstage will open up in front of you like you're in a movie theater. And I was quite impressed by its level of separation, detail. The phasing was done really well. It really felt like there were speakers at the side of me giving me my surround sound. Obviously, because it's a soundbar system, it's not possible for it to trick your brain into thinking there are speakers at the back of you. The best it could do was to have sound coming in from the sides, and pretty much the same goes for the height effects as well. So it sounded kind of close to an actual Dolby Atmos system with ceiling mounted speakers beaming sound onto me, to my ears. But obviously there weren't any speakers in the ceiling, everything was all virtual. Essentially the soundbar is tricking my ears into thinking there are speakers above me, at the side of me, and it did a very good job at that. And I came away super impressed, so impressed that I want to give you guys a taste of what I experienced in that room. Now, I used the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus to record this experience, so it's not going to be the exact same as when you are sitting in the room listening to a soundbar, but it's good enough to give you a taste of how clear and impactful it was, minus all the surround sound effects, but it's still going to be great. So here it comes. Yep, so that was a taste of what I experienced in that room listening to the Sennheiser AMBEO Soundbar. It is a very interesting product, but of course there are certain things about it which I feel could affect how well it actually sells in the market. For example, its size. As you could probably see, it is a pretty tall soundbar. So if you are not mounting your TV, you're having your TV on a table stand, you might have the IR sensor on your TV blocked by the soundbar. The other thing is that the soundbar is a little costly. It's 2,499 euros, which roughly translates to about $2,800 US. So just think about it. That kind of money could buy you an actual Adobe Atmos system with ceiling mounted speakers, rear surround sound speakers, and a 3.1 setup in the front where your TV is at. And you might even end up with a better overall experience sound-wise compared to the AMBEO soundbar. But if you're someone who is hell-bent on reducing all of that into one single unit in the front because you think it's neater or because your house is already renovated and you don't want to run any more wires, then the AMBEO soundbar is easily one of the best soundbars that you can buy on the market. It sounds even better than the Bose Soundbar 700, to be honest. The soundbar also has pretty good bass performance for being a one-piece deal, but if you want to add a separate subwoofer to it because you need an extra level of oomph and punch, by all means, you can even plug a separate subwoofer into it and calibrate it as a single sound system, both the AMBEO soundbar and your subwoofer. I've included a link down below in case you want to know more about the AMBEO soundbar, but suffice to say, I'm impressed. I came away from the room impressed. I still am impressed right now as I'm sitting here talking to you. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I better start packing because I'm gonna fly off tomorrow back to Singapore. It's gonna be another 20-hour journey. I truly enjoyed my experience in Spain. This is a beautiful place. I recommend that everybody visit it, but best to visit in April where the weather isn't too hot or isn't too cold. Just nice, the Goldilocks point, okay? So thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron and you're watching AMBEO Soundbar. If you like this video, as always, punch that like button in the face with a vengeance and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload videos every single week and this is the only way that YouTube will notify you. So ring the bell to stay notified, and I'll see you again in the next one, bros.